What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, undefeated, lightweight, junior welterweight, Mexican superstar title contender, King Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia, 23 wins, no loss, no draw, 19 wins by way of knockout, 23 years of age, 5'10" with a 70-inch arm reach. He explains in depth, him and his dad, Henry Garcia, they explain in depth why they have essentially disdain towards Olympic silver medalist, undefeated 2-division world champion, former unified super featherweight world champion, superstar boxer, Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson is now 19 wins, no losses, no draw, 9 wins by way of knockout, 25 years of age, 5'8" with a 68-inch arm reach. With that said, Shakur Stevenson is coming off of a dominating performance victory over Olympic gold medalist, Brazilian star boxer, Robson Conceição, last Friday, where he dominated in a homecoming fight in Newark, New Jersey at the Prudential Center. He dominated Robson Conceição, right? And Ryan Garcia, he took to social media and he stated that he felt that Shakur Stevenson was essentially cheating in the fight, right? And that he landed tons and tons of low blows on Robson Conceição and should have been disqualified, or points should have been deducted. And it wasn't a good performance on the part of Shakur Stevenson, right? And now he explains that you can't be so good that you above critique, right? And then he goes into how he fought Shakur Stevenson in the amateurs and he lost by 2 points. But not that he just lost by 2 points. He explains that Shakur Stevenson, him and his dad, explained that Shakur Stevenson, at that time, Ryan Garcia says he was 16 years of age, right? So Shakur Stevenson was 18. And Shakur Stevenson was already being groomed as the next greatest thing, the next big thing in the sport of boxing. And so they wasn't getting a fair shake. And that Ryan Garcia outpointed and outjabbed Shakur Stevenson in the amateur fight, but he lost because they already predetermined who the winner was going to be going into the fight. So they didn't base it off of what actually took place. So Ryan is saying you need to base the fight off of what's actually taking place in the fight, not off of popularity, okay? And not because you too big of a superstar to be critiqued, right? So he says that every night can't be your best night. So he goes on to say how Emmanuel Tagle fight wasn't his best night, but then he came back and he fought against Javier Fortuna and it was a way better performance, right? So he said that, you know, in that time, Shakur Stevenson was already, you know, pegged to be the next big thing, greatest thing in the sport of boxing. So he and his father is saying that he wasn't going to get a fair shake, and that they looked at the scorecards after the first round, and Ryan Garcia was out jabbing and out pointing Shakur, but Shakur got the nod, right? And so Ryan says that even as a professional, Shakur Stevenson is going to get the nod and going to get, you know, the benefit of the doubt because of how he's already perceived and how he's already, you know, being groomed to be the next big thing in the sport of boxing. Well, I have to beg to differ with Ryan Garcia and his father, Henry, right? Because you have to look at this. Ryan Garcia is competing in the amateurs. He lost. So he also picked undefeated, undisputed lightweight world champion, superstar boxer, Devin the Dream Haney. 28 wins, no losses, no draw, 15 wins by way of knockout, 5'9" with a 72-inch arm reach at 23 years of age, who he fought reported 4 times in the amateurs, and he says he split. Devin begs to differ. He feels like he won all the fights. Nonetheless, he says that Devin will outpoint Shakur Stevenson, right? He says that Devin hits harder than, you know, he gets credit for, and that Devin is just as good of a skilled and technical sound, fundamentally sound fighter as Shakur. So he gives Devin the edge, right? That's not surprising because he's on record saying Devin Haney is the best fighter in his generation, in his weight class, and in his age bracket, other than himself, right? He feels Devin will beat everybody other than himself. He's been stating this, okay? So when it comes to Shakur Stevenson earned it. When he fought in the Olympics, he didn't get the nod in a gold medal. He should have, right? I thought he won that fight. They didn't give it to him. Shakur Stevenson as a professional, he dominated Oscar Valdez. He dominated Robson Casasio. He dominated Jamel Herring, right? He's been dominating. He don't get the edge. He don't get the benefit of the doubt in these fights because his superstardom. No, he's getting the benefit of the doubt because of what he's actually doing in the ring, right? Now, in that amateur showing against Ryan Garcia, I don't know what took place. I'm not sure, right? I didn't see it. But to say that he got the benefit of the doubt because he was already pegged to be, the next best thing, well, then why did you lose to Devin Haney then? Right? You lost other fights in the amateurs. Ryan Garcia, it's ironic because as a professional, Ryan Garcia gets the benefit of the doubt for everything because he's done nothing as a professional to get the recognition and acknowledgement that he gets. He's never fought for a world title, nor has he obviously won a world title. But people feel like Ryan Garcia is a pay-per-view superstar because of his following, because of his social media following, because of his endorsements from the NFL, NBA, and Gatorade. Ryan Garcia has never beaten a world champion outside of Javier Fortuna. That's the only world champion that Ryan Garcia has beaten in his career. Javier Fortuna in his last fight, okay? Ryan Garcia, again, like I said, Shakur Stevenson is an undefeated 2-division world champion, unified the belts in 2 big fights against Jamel Herring and Oscar Valdez, okay? Beat Robson Casasio, Olympic gold medalist, Brazilian star boxer. He beat 2-3 world champions in his career, okay? So Ryan Garcia hasn't done that. Shakur Stevenson has earned it as a professional. So to say that he's going to get the benefit of the doubt as a professional, and it's unfair that the judges are basing these fights and Shakur's fights off of his stardom and in general other fighters is just asinine on the part of Ryan Garcia. Because it's just simply not true. What close fight was Shakur Stevenson in that you can say Shakur Stevenson got the benefit of the doubt from? Again, like I said, if you want to say that in their fight as the amateurs, maybe. I know in the amateurs, Carissa Shields, 2-time Olympic gold medalist, 3-division world champion, undisputed in 2 separate weight classes, became a 3-division world champion faster than anybody in the history of sport of boxing, male or female, right? Carissa T-Rex Shields, right? The GOAT, right? She lost to Savannah Marshall, and they building this fight with Carissa Shields and Savannah Marshall based off of what took place in the amateurs, right? And you look at it from the standpoint of when you actually watch that fight between Savannah Marshall and Carissa Shields clearly won the fight. And Carissa Shields, this was 10 years ago. Carissa Shields was 17 years of age. Savannah Marshall was 21. You understand? So with that said, Carissa Shields, yeah, she won that fight in the amateurs. So maybe Ryan Garcia did win his fight with Shakur in the amateurs. But Shakur's not getting the benefit of the doubt in anything. He's earned everything he's getting. As opposed to Ryan Garcia as a professional. And I like Ryan Garcia. And kudos to Ryan Garcia, right? But people view Ryan Garcia, right, as a massive superstar in the sport of boxing. And Ryan Garcia didn't sell out his hometown fight in LA, okay? And he hasn't beaten or fought for a world title. But he's considered in the same breath as the Tank Davises who won world titles. Shakur, Devin, these guys all won world titles. Teofimo Lopez, they won world titles. They beat massive names. They beat big names. He has not, but he's still talked about in the same breath as they are. Well, that's because you're getting the benefit of the doubt because of what you do outside the ring, outside the sport of boxing, not what you do in the sport of boxing. So if to say that Shakur Stevenson was already being pegged as the next best thing, so he got the benefit of the doubt, and that just goes to show you're a little bit salty that he beat you in the amateurs and you thought you won the fight, period. Point blank and period. So hopefully Shakur Stevenson now moving up to 135. We don't know what weight class Ryan Garcia is going to campaign in, but hopefully we see Shakur versus Ryan Garcia happen pretty soon. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.